Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change you and I.
Right, so I've seen all the hype on social media about the viral unbrush and how good it is with detangling curly type hair. So I've bought it, and I also saw people were saying you should get the official unbrush brand. I'll link it in the description versus the aftermarket brand. So this one was, I think, about £15 for the single one, and I got these three on a special for about £12, I think, for the tree. I'll put the link to both in the side of my hair, and we'll see if how well they detangle my type 4 type hair. I've been rocking my twist out. No, I'm not ready to comb my twist out, but I have work tomorrow. They're making me work for God's resources, so I have to put my hair up a bit to go there. So I'm gonna detangle this part first using the official unbrush. I wouldn't usually detangle my hair dry, so I'm gonna moisturize before I actually detangle. And generally, I would detangle my hair in about 6 to 8 sections just because it's quite thick. But I've seen quite a few girlies on Facebook and Instagram with really thick hair, and they've been going in 4 sections. So I decided, since y'all said this brush has some supernatural powers, that I'm gonna try the 4 section method and see how that goes. All right. I'm just trying to get that moisture in. And I'm going in with my fenugreek and amla hair butter. Yes, it is fenugreek and amla hair butter. I just refuse to use a container. This is just leftover products, so I've just bottled it out more or less for home use. So the unbrush. I'll actually do the back of my hair. So I'll do this section using the official unbrush, and I'll detangle the back of my hair using my regular detangling brushes to show you guys what my detangling process looks like. Because I feel like this is doing a really good job, but my hair is just really thick. So I'm gonna separate this section into 2 instead of 1 big section. Because honestly, the brush is struggling a bit. I saw some people were starting to detangle their hair from up here and the brush was just coming through. That is not so much the case for me. If I'm starting from up here, I have to use quite a bit of force. Don't want to be ripping my hair out, so I start from the ends as I would usually do and gradually go up. But I feel like honestly the brush is doing a good job. So I think I've gone through this much faster than I would have. You'll see in the back when I use the other brushes, so you'll be the judge for yourself. I'll just do a simple 2-strand there. I have to mention though, the brush is really, really lightweight, which I quite like. It's a lot lighter than I anticipated, to be honest. So when I first felt it, I wasn't very convinced that it would be able to detangle my type hair, but honestly, this is not bad. And I did see they've mentioned that the holes at the back is really good for if you're blowing out. I personally prefer to wear my hair in its natural state. I feel like I manage it better because I'm more used to it in that state. Also, I feel like my hair feels quite dry when it's blown out. So I don't blow out very often, but I do it from time to time. I plan to do a video on that for you. So that's the UNBRUSH. I have had a bit of hair shedding. Not too much, to be honest. Considering that my hair has been in twist for 2 weeks. So I haven't detangled for 2 weeks. So I feel like that's not bad. Now I'm gonna try I'll use a different color. The unofficial UNBRUSH. Let you know how that goes. And looking at them, the pattern is not that different, to be honest. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so the same things I've done on this side, I'm gonna do on this side. So then I'm gonna go in with my hair oil. This time I'm actually gonna put it in my hands and apply it. And just like the other side, this is our fenugreek and amla hair oil. in. I like to put a bit of extra butter on my edges. My edges can be quite stubborn, and I do not really use edge control daily, so I feel like the butter helps to tame them a bit. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm gonna try detangling the entire section first, and if the brush struggles like the unbrushed did, then I'll split the section in two, right? Okay, I'm not sure if this is actually going through my hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and split the section. I feel like it's just brushing the surface. I don't know. I feel like the unbrushed did do a better job, but is it as much a better job that I would pay 3 times the price of this for one? Mm, let's wait and see. I'll detangle the entire section. I feel like I am having to go over this a lot more with this brush than the unbrush as well, but let's see when it's worked its way through how it goes. Okay, so it has basically fully detangled this section now. So let's, I don't know, I'm starting to feel like a lot of the people that were doing reviews of this one were using it on hair that was already detangled, because honestly, if your hair is already detangled, it just goes right through, which is what I was seeing in the videos. But when my hair is not detangled, then this one I feel the unofficial unbrush struggles a bit more than the unbrush. Let's try the other section. Because I saw some people were just doing that and it was going through, and it is, but it gets to the end and then it kind of gets stuck. As opposed to also the bristles on the unbrush feel a bit more sturdy, but the unofficial one gets the job done as well. So I feel like for someone with a lighter hair texture, someone with hair that wasn't as thick as mine, this might actually comb right through. Someone with a looser curl pattern, even, this might actually do the trick. But for my hair, it has detangled, both of them has performed better than the other detangling brushes that I currently use, like the Denman brush and so. But honestly, I'm not sure which one I would have bought. Trying them both and seeing, I probably would have gone with the cheaper one, to be honest, because I don't feel like difference in terms of the results has been significant enough that I would have used the official UNBRUSH. Um, this is the amount of hair loss I've had from this one, hair shedding. So it's been a little less, I'd say, or probably about the same, to be honest. Nah, it's definitely a little less. And then I'll go to the back. I'll use the DENMAN brush on one side, and I'll use one of these babies on the other side. So let's start with the DENMAN, because I remember when the DENMAN came out, there was a lot of hype about it as well, and it works. I don't know. I think I expected the miracle that y'all say they are, and they're often not. Like, I think I would have really liked the unbrush when I was quite new in my journey, and I didn't learn a lot of the techniques yet and all. I was struggling a lot. I was struggling to find products that worked, tools that worked with my hair texture. Now I've resorted to making my own hair products, which I've done for quite a while. I've recently started basically making a business out of it, marketing it and stuff. But I've been doing my own hair products since I transitioned the last time. That moved to me doing products for family members, and then a few friends of mine would ask, and so I decided to turn it into a business. By the way, my lip does look really shine, I know, but my toddler decided that she was gonna apply my lip gloss today, and she's a bit heavy-handed, so I'm wearing the look. I feel like natural hair is a lot of trial and error. It's about what works for your hair. For me, because of I have 4C hair and we usually suffer with dryness, butters and oils are perfect. They keep my hair moisturized. I literally moisturize my hair once a week. I do not do daily moisturizers or anything. Most of the time I wear my hair in twist. So I moisturize my hair once a week with that. If during the week I feel like they're dry, then I'll go in with some hairspray and top that off with some oil, but that's about it. So butters and oil work for me. They don't sit on my hair. They don't make my hair feel heavy or anything like that. So I like the results I get from them. And I've seen a difference in my hair journey compared to when I attempted the natural hair years ago and failed. I've seen a difference this time around. So I'm sticking with the butters and oil. So honestly, try for yourself. See what your hair loves and doesn't love. Just gonna separate this section because I feel like I should probably stick with my 8 sections, to be honest. This is the Denman brush. This is its result. And personally, I feel like the Denman brush is really good for those girlies with like a really loose curl pattern. You see them comb through and it just curls right up and all that. Like it's cute. Or they use the end of the brush and they curl their hair with it. It's really cute. But for detangling my hair, I feel like it pulls a lot. And I don't know, I feel like it doesn't, the unbrush I feel like went through my hair a lot faster. The official and unofficial ones, they went through my hair a lot faster than this one. And given the back, it can get through, it's just not. So I feel, oftentimes I feel like my hair is a lot too thick to detangle with the Denman brush. Um, my daughter's hair though, I do use the Denman on her hair and I feel like it works quite well for that. God, this feels like a whole workout. And the last section, I honestly forgot what these brushes are called, but I'm going to be using this one. It's one of the ones that do that thingy, like the bristles separate or whatever. So I've had this one for a while. I actually use one of these when I'm doing my condition. I feel like it works really well for that, but I don't really use it to detangle my hair after I've washed and detangle in the shower and all that. I feel like it doesn't do what I want at that point. I feel like it struggles quite a bit unless my hair is like really saturated and has the conditioner in. That makes it a lot easier to detangle and all. This brush I feel like doesn't do much for me. So I just use it in the shower on wash days. And I've done a video. I haven't posted it yet, but I've done a video of that. It's coming soon on my bentonite clay wash day, and a little talk about bentonite clay and how it works and its benefits and all that. Bentonite clay has been a game changer for me. So I've done the both hairsprays. I'm gonna go in with my oil now. Just, oh, it looks so good. I wish I didn't have to take the twist out down. Like even after I've stretched them and all that, it just looks so good. Oh, I love my hair. And I'm going in with my butter. Because the edges in the front, they act up, but the ones in the back, they literally have no behavior. Like they do their own thing because they feel like no one is watching. I don't like that. Don't like it at all. So this is my last section, finally. And I'm gonna go in with this brush. By the end of the video and in the description, I'll have the official name, but I really can't remember at this point. Just separate it now. It's reached the middle of the hair, so it's struggling a bit. I'll just separate. It hasn't done bad, to be honest. I tried to start from the top to see what would happen, but My hand is starting to cramp now. Yeah, so like I said, this one isn't my favorite, to be honest. It when for me, when my hair is wet and there's loads of conditioner in it, this does a really good job. But aside from that, I feel like it just struggles. It struggles. I have quite a few brushes and so though, because when I started my natural hair journey, the first time I was literally one of those like I bought every product that I saw on YouTube and people were like, oh, this product really works. I got it and I wasn't paying attention to trying to find people with similar hair textures to me. I was just looking at the girlies that had long hair. It wasn't even about healthy hair. It was just like length. I wanted that length. I wanted to do certain styles. And honestly, nothing worked. So eventually I relaxed my hair again. And then I tried the natural hair journey again and didn't learn from my mistake. I'll have to do a story time actually one of these days on my journey. And then at one point I was just like, yeah, no, I don't want to do the chemicals and so for the rest of my life. And I did a big chop. It was my shortest ever big chop. And then I was like, I don't want to be seen like this. I've never had hair this short. I'm ugly now. And all that. Until eventually I embraced it. And here I am. For the ends of my hair though, I do feel like this is really getting through them. Like it's doing a good job, but then all of the brushes kind of had that effect. But from the moment you get to like the mid shaft and so it's just like really, really struggling. I'll also do a video on my husband's hair, showing how it does, because he has really thick hair too, and he has 4C texture, but his hair is a lot thicker than mine. So I'll do a video on his hair as well. But overall, I honestly think the official UNBRUSH did the best job. But if you're on a budget, I feel like the unofficial UNBRUSH can get the job done as well. It wasn't that bad. So the UNBRUSH is good, but on a budget, I would definitely buy the unofficial one because it worked. So now I'm just gonna do my high bun that I said I was gonna do. Stuck in my head. my hairbrush, and I know it's dirty, but in my mind it doesn't brush well unless there's lots of hair in there. Old brooms sweep well, new brooms sweep well, old brooms know the corners. Like this one knows the corners, okay? I saw a YouTube video of this hairstyle, so I'm gonna try it. Okay, it looks like it's gonna do it. I'm gonna use one of these instead, to be honest, because don't feel like the scrunchie is doing justice. But I feel like it's a nice, simple work hairstyle and a nice way I can tuck my ends. So that's it for us today, guys. Until the next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You can check us out on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram, Facebook at Rora's Cosmetics. We've also recently started on TikTok, so you can have a look there. Yeah, shoot us a message if there's any type of video or any content you'd like us to cover. Just send a message and we'll have a look at it. All right. Thank you. Bye.